Hi everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through a few steps on debugging and fixing a styling conflict. So as you can see in this example, our markers on our map aren't displaying as they would normally. We can't really pinpoint this onto a JavaScript error because the map display is fine, it seems to be working fine. So there's most likely a styling conflict that is affecting the display of these markers. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to right click on the page and click inspect, or you can do Control-Shift-I, or you can press F12, it's entirely up to you. You're going to want to stay on the Elements tab, and you are going to want to select an element in the page to inspect it, and then click on the map in this case. Whichever element or part of your website is affected is what you're going to want to try and focus on first. And from there, we're going to go through a bit of the HTML here, have a look on the right side of here of the Elements tab, and just look for any styling that could just not look like it's in the right place. Or if it's trying to override something and you think, no, well, that probably shouldn't be there. Let's just see if we can work around that. So as we go through each phase, we're going to have a look at a different div here. Here we're looking at an A tag. Everything seems alright. If we dig a bit more, we found an image tag. All the scripts seem to be fine here. And this can take some time at times. Sometimes it's a quick one, sometimes spend a good few minutes doing it. And there's nothing wrong with that, it's just you need to actually dig a bit to find it. So this element seems to be targeting the marker images themselves, and that doesn't really look right because we are changing the maximum width of an image to something much smaller. So before we start making any changes and saving things and refreshing the page in hopes that it actually fixes it, Chrome and most browsers today allow you to just uncheck that element and see if it works, and that appears to be working. So we are going to add our first to try, or attempt at least, to just work around this. You don't want to delete that element or remove it out of your theme style sheet because that could be intentionally there for other elements on your website. For now, we only know that this is affecting our map. So as we can see here, the containing div for the map is an ID of wpgmza_map, and we're looking at all the canvas elements in it. So let's just be specific to that for now, because we don't want to change everything in our website suddenly and a whole bunch of other things break in our attempt to fix it. So let's give it a try and just change the max width to none so that the plugin can actually just fix that itself, and that seems to work perfectly. So we'll copy this, we'll log into our WordPress dashboard. In this case, fortunately, the plugin allows you to add a custom CSS field, or you can add it into the style sheet of a child theme, or even the parent theme if there isn't a child theme. It's entirely up to you. We'll paste that in there, we'll save it, let's refresh the page, and then see if our styling conflict's been fixed. It hasn't. In this case, where our styles don't seem to be taking effect, even though we have given it a try in the browser itself, we normally now try and actually just move those styles into the theme style sheet. If you've got a child theme set up, that's perfect. If you don't, for now, unfortunately, we're going to have to just add this to the bottom. So here is the culprit in the themes style sheet. We'll add this at the bottom of the page. This will at least then make sure that our fix will be last. It'll be run last, and that'll overwrite this in the map. So let's just update and save that. Go back to our map and let's see if this helps. There we go. We fixed our first styling conflict.